your skipper for today and my crew ahead with Marcia. Just safety announcement. Thank you.
An Inchgarvie castle here he took on the 17th day of July 1651. At this point in the river, in the space of 2 days, over 4,000 English troops crossed to North Queensferry in little boats, and then they all became embroiled in the Battle of Inverkeithing. Our next port of call today will be the beautiful and historic medieval island of Inchcolm. As you know, this is a circular tour, 90 minutes long on the water, but today you have the option to leave the ship and visit Inchcolm Island if you wish. On the island, we will give you a further 90 minutes to explore, and then we will return to collect you. It is an option, otherwise simply stay on the boat. Historic Scotland look after Inchcolm Island to a very high standard, and for that reason, you must have a landing pass to go there. You cannot leave the ship without a landing pass, and you need one for every member of your party. If you have the intention to visit the island today, you can buy your landing pass now from the bell bar downstairs. Historic Scotland members are reminded that they must also collect a landing pass. That's landing passes for the Inchcolm landing option. They are available now, down in the coffee bar area. I'm pretty sure that as you look around, you can now understand why this area is probably the most unique and iconic in Scotland. This river estuary is home to such a huge diversity of marine wildlife, but down on the seabed, a rainbow of corals, sponges and anemones, starfish, oysters and lobsters. It's a diver's paradise, and usually during our summertime, we can see puffins and gannets, the guillemots, razorbills, and eider ducks, the heaviest ducks that can actually fly. These wonderful beaches and the shoreline, these were the catalyst igniting Charles Darwin's interest in the natural world, marine biology and botany. And for Charles Darwin, this area was the starting point in his epic worldwide journey to discovering on the origin of the species. But Charles wasn't the only one. Another very famous naturalist came from a little way further downstream, in the small fishing town of Dunbar. Very probably Canadian. Now, if you do like historic homes and castles of the aristocracy, then this area of the Forth is literally a treasure trove for you. If you like a party or a wedding venue with a difference, take a look over to Barnbougle Castle. You'll see it, there it is, it's over on the shore, standing on its own, on the beach. An ideal getaway location. And it was. Harry Potter fans will know Professor Minerva McGonagall, in real life actress Maggie Smith, as she played the lead role in The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie as well, and this was her weekend hideaway in the film. Now, Barnbougle Castle is 13th century. It was built by the Mowbray family, and with the rest of the Dalmeny estate, it's been owned by the Primrose family since the 1600s. A family with many royal connections. The Primrose
15 years now, and I believe the first one that arrived was the gentleman who was fishing on the port. The ducks. Oh yeah. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome on Inchcombe Island. Your pickup time from the island is going to be 3:40. 3:40, this is your pickup time. Enjoy your visit.
They arrived. We all know them better as puffins. These tiny birds live in the burrows along the cliff tops of the island, just like rabbits. And the puffins come here to breed because it's cooler here in the summer. Some of them live in the Mediterranean, some live out in the They locate the very same burrow that they occupied the year previously. And they also bring with them their mate, their partner for life. It takes 40 days to hatch their eggs. Then it takes 40 days for the chicks to learn to fly. And then, at the end of our summer, those chicks will leave us, heading out to the North Sea or even as far as Morocco for the very first time. The cycle of life will start all over again, here on the 4th, next year. Now, a legacy remains from the days when the lighthouse keepers on the islands, they burned whale oil in their lamps. The inherent issue was
Yes, yes. Sit there.
previously built the railway bridge over the River Tay. On the 28th of December that year, 1879, there was a ferocious storm. As the Edinburgh steam train was going over the Tay Bridge, the bridge collapsed. Passengers were killed. The worst rail disaster in Scottish history. Botch was disgraced. The establishment no longer trusted his designs. In the aftermath of cable steel bridge in the world, and also by far the largest to feature cables which cross mid-span. This innovative design provides extra strength and stiffness, allowing the turns and the deck to be more slender and elegant. I'm sure you'll agree that the Queen's Ferry crossing is a rather attractive bridge. However, within that design is 23,000 miles of cabling, and that's enough to wrap around you in 3